of pandan leaf food coloring. Add more water as you go along until you get the right consistency. Family recipes rarely use measurements and are instead passed down from mothers to daughters as part of the well-known, vigorous training for an accomplished Peranakan woman.
So then what about the men? Do they all have to learn how to cook, or is that just...
The men, no. It's based on whether you like it or you don't like it, yeah. Because I like to go to the kitchen to help grandma because I love to play water. So every day I will be in the kitchen helping grandmother to cut and wash dishes, yeah.
Oh, you're a dream. You wash dishes?
Yeah, I wash dishes. I like to play water, so the dishes are the best.
After encasing a nugget of pure palm sugar with the dough, Benjamin tosses them into boiling water. When the balls rise, they're done. The final touch is to roll them in shredded coconut. Benjamin warned me not to sample the hot balls until they cool off.
And is it true that it's very important for Peranakans to continue to intermarry another Peranakan to keep the culture alive?
Definitely, but today very hard to get a true blue Peranakan because of intermarriage, right? So very hard to get Peranakan married Peranakan today.
Oh, really? So Benjamin, are you a true blue Peranakan?
Yes, I am a true blue Peranakan.
Through and through?
Yes, 6th generation Peranakan.
Oh, wow,
Yeah.
6 generations.
Yeah.
So then would you say that everything that you prepare in your restaurant is true Peranakan?
Definitely.
You haven't altered any recipes. Your grandmother would still be proud.
Yeah. Okay, basically in this restaurant, both chefs, we have 2 chefs here. One is Mom and one is me. Okay, basically Mom will do her traditional cooking. She will not modify her cooking. And me, I would do my fusion Peranakan food where I put modern ingredients in and it's easier for people to taste the food.
Oh, I
so
see.
that is my cooking here.
And so your mother never comes up behind you like, oh my God, Benjamin.
Oh, she do that. Yeah, you're cooking rubbish. But after that, when the guests love it, then she go behind the kitchen. She say, oh, you did well.
That is fabulous. With the palm sugar on the inside.
In spite of a fantastic array of honored food traditions, Singapore isn't afraid of experimenting with brand new concepts. It's no wonder. With so little land and over 4.5 million people, the city has had to use its imagination to grow and prosper. So this is a city that is reinventing high-rise living, with tower blocks designed with futuristic green features like living green walls that shoot 30 floors up and floating gardens. A whole new cityscape is rising on reclaimed land. And accustomed to fusing together different cuisines, Singaporean tastes are becoming increasingly global and innovative. Willen Low is a lawyer-turned-chef whose trendy Wild Rocket restaurant has a reputation for teasing local fans by using gold standard Singapore favorites like classic laksa noodle soup and giving it an extreme contemporary makeover.
So now tell me, what is the dish called?
It's called laksa pesto linguine with tiger prawns and quail egg. Basically, laksa is a local dish that we get in the street in Singapore. Almost everyone eats it.
Yeah.
And it's actually a spicy noodle dish with a coconut tea broth. And we wanted to give it a twist at the restaurant. And we like to call the cuisine at the restaurant modern Singaporean, mod sin.
Okay.
And basically, everything you eat in Wild Rocket will have some local influence. And yeah, maybe we should just start and you have an idea of what we're doing. So we're going to put some of the nuts in first. Some pine nuts, sunflower seed, and the baklava.
Tell me more about a candle nut.
Yeah, the candle nut is, it looks a bit like a hazelnut, but it has a nice garlicky flavor to it. And we use it quite a lot in Peranakan cooking as well. Add some garlic.
This is where the twist begins. Willen replaces basil leaves with laksa leaves, a spicy Asian alternative. Willen keeps the olive oil and Parmesan cheese part of the traditional pesto recipe.
Okay, when we are done, it should look something like this, like a pesto, really.
Okay.
Then he brings the pasta to a boil and adds the pesto in a pan.
Oh, so you put the sauce in first.
That's right. You get it nice and fragrant, get it a bit cooked. A bit of a vegetable stock, basically shrimps.
Okay. And these are your tiger prawns?
That's right.
He adds the tiger prawns to the pesto sauce and finally adds the pasta back into the pan.
Traditionally, laksa is actually lots of gravy and it's lots of chilies and it's red in color. So sometimes when our customers have no idea what the laksa pesto is and they order it in the restaurant and it comes out and it's green and it's dry. So
a final garnish of boiled quail eggs, dry chili flakes, and chopped parsley completes this Mod Sing dish.
Just like how my grandmother used to make it.
Would she have been proud of you?
I'm not so sure about that, actually. I don't think she wants me to mess with any of her recipes.
It's time for a quick coffee break.
Hi. Can I get one coffee for takeaway?
Now, in modern Singapore, you can get your coffee latte from all the usual chains. Or you can also venture off the main drag into an old-fashioned neighborhood like Tiong Bahru to try a traditional coffee shop.
Thank you. Yes. This is my coffee to go, Singapore style. Thank you. Thank you.
If you're looking for something unique to Singapore, search out the small artisanal bakeries who specialize in all sorts of kueh. These kueh are made fresh daily and include flavors like peanut, yam, sweet potato, coconut, and mango, pounded into colorfully dyed doughs, molded, and then steamed. It's a kind of production line, cottage industry style. These small bakeries in Singapore are often operated by families who cater in particular to special occasions like celebrating births or weddings, when boxes of kueh are offered as gifts. Why not treat yourself to an assortment and have it boxed up? While you're in the neighborhood, check out the local provision store for great foodie souvenirs. I grabbed spice mixes for hawker dishes, those spicy crushed chili pastes that you love on noodles, coconut kaya jam for toast, and the handy gadget for lacy roti jala bread. There's no doubt that my visit here will inspire me in the kitchen.
In Singapore to find inspiration to want to cook a Singapore dish. And so today I thought, I've been seeing all of these great grilled items everywhere in the hawker centers and on the streets. So I wanted to grill a fish for you all today. And what I'm going to do is grill it in a banana leaf. So we have some very traditional local ingredients that I'm going to make up a paste. We have some cilantro. I have these wonderful laksa leaves, but just a few because they are very pungent. Kaffir lime leaves, fresh green peppers that I found in the market, ginger, and this has just gone over a grater just to make it really easy to use. Garlic that's been roughly chopped. This is fermented, salty soybeans, and I wanted to use them just to give the sauce a bit more body and to have that salty tang to it as well. Fresh green chilies. I've removed the seeds from them. I'm just gonna put a bunch of them in there. They're gonna add vibrancy, but because the seeds aren't there, they won't be adding in too much heat. And here we have lemongrass. This has been finely chopped, and this is just gonna perk this dish up, bring it up to life. Palm sugar, and we just wanna use a little bit for sweetness, and we're just gonna use a shock of lime just to add a little bit of acidity. And now I pound away. I want a smooth paste, but it doesn't have to be totally perfect. It's gonna go on the fish. I'm just gonna eat it like that anyway. Now, what I have here is a fresh banana leaf. I'm gonna put it over the grill just for 30 seconds on each side, just to loosen it up. What happens is like this, it's not very pliable, but once you put it on the heat, it'll become really malleable and really easy to work with. And we're just gonna go ahead and put this wonderful, vibrant green sauce over the top. Oh, wish you could smell how fresh these tropical ingredients are.
Any small fresh catch of the day, cleaned and gutted, will work for my Singaporean barbecue. The individual packets are wrapped, then secured with a sharp skewer stick. Then just leave it on the barbecue for about 10 minutes.
Okay, I think that this fish is done. Bring them over.